I did not know that was going to happen last night at Raw. I mean, Logan mentioned that, like, hey, I might, like, point at you or something like that. And then this fucking Judas runs up on me and tries to make me lie to everybody at Madison Square Garden. If we were at, like, the Brooklyn Nets Arena, whatever the that's called, okay, I'll lie all day. I'll do whatever bullshit you want for the wrestling, right? But not in Madison Square Garden. So I tell him the real, which I think you should do to someone who I thought was a friend. The guy invited me to his fucking wedding last week. So I have to tell him, like, listen, nobody's fucking here to see you. You're not even wrestling tonight. His ego is so fragile, he grabs me, he pulls me over that in front of my wife.
Yeah.
That's pretty emasculating.
It really is.
I just put out a special about how my balls don't work.
Yeah.
And now I get bent over a railing in front of my wife.
And in front of Dove. Both of them.
Both of my wives. Both of my wives clutching their pearls.
Just say the word, man. If it's on site for Logan.
Yo, to be honest with you, I was shocked that you didn't pull up, bro.
No, he tried.
I was
a little too far back, and you know.
Really far back. You were like second row or something like that. I saw you.
A little too much effort.
Did that? Honestly, I felt let down, bro. I felt let down. Because I had my boys right there. I had my boys right there, and I thought you were going to jump in that ring. Thank God for AJ Styles.
I mean, you're a diehard wrestling fan.
That perfectly timed thing by AJ Styles.
Well, when did you buy tickets for this?
Say again?
You bought tickets for this?
Yeah, I bought tickets for it.
When
I gotta check my calendar. When did we buy it? No, wait, we bought the tickets for it.
Like months ago.
Yo, months ago. Like the second it was announced, I was like, oh shit, Raw's coming out.
When what was
I'm
announced?
going to that shit.
Like when who was fighting?
When Seth Rollins and CM Punk were announced that they were going to be headlining a steel cage match.
Yeah.
Have you ever fucking seen a steel cage match
Never.
live before yesterday?
I've never seen a steel cage
and it
match.
changed your goddamn life.
Yeah, I thought it was sick as hell, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so did all of us. That's why 18,000 people were there. Okay, to see that, not Logan Paul, you fucking jerk. Okay, and you guys could have had my back. You could have had your moment, okay?
He got brand new Air Force Ones. He wasn't going to ruin them for that.
Why don't you take off your shoes like that little Asian girl wrestler that came into the ring?
Madison Square Garden! Yeah, that was the best moment.
Mark got a video. That was cool. That was cool. She was cutting her promo, and she was just leaning into that accent.
She was going for it, though.
And she slapped the shit out of those girls, man. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that kind of energy.
You saw the jewelry fly everywhere?
Yep.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yeah, I like that kind of energy.
Son, you saw Dove reaching for it.
Jim.
He's like that thing from Fantastic Beasts. Anyway, Logan need to get his, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, that was messed up.
So we'll see what happens.
He got to check in when he comes back to New York.
No, he got to check in. Matter of fact, I might go to your wedding now. I wasn't gonna go, but I might go to your wedding. I might hit you with a fucking suplex. Okay.
Whoa.
I also just like to point something out for the historic record. I think I'm the only person in wrestling history to be pulled over a railing, thrown down on the floor like a rag doll, rolled into the ring, put in a suplex, not officially suplex, and still jumped on a top rope. Nobody in the history of wrestling has done less to get on those top ropes.
So you look at it, and he was like, fuck it, I'm going to go.
I'll be honest, I wasn't going to do it. Then AJ was like, yo, go do it. Go jump up there. And I was like, I ain't going to ever get this opportunity.
Not worth it, though. But it'll take a while.
Hell yeah, it's worth it.
Me and Miles was like, oh, man, he's going to hurt himself jumping down. I was like, he's going to pull something when he jumps down.
There's a moment where I thought I was going to catch my foot on the way up. I didn't know if you jump on the top rope or the second rope. And I was like, and I thought about the top rope. I was like, ain't no way I can bounce on that motherfucker. I actually kind of like went like this one. And
He went face forward off it. Scorpion. They gotta stretcher him out, dude.
He would have left looking like Rey Mysterio.
So there was a match. I don't know if y'all saw that when Rey Mysterio, he did that, like jumped off the thing.
Is it really him?
I think it's like Shamu.
Oh, yeah.
You know how like Shamu, they would flip out with another Shamu.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't
I
speak.
figured that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So they hit up fucking Home Depot, you know, whatever, and then you get one whatever city you're in.
That's the mystery.
That's
the mystery.
Yeah.
You never know who's under there.
There's no way.
Nah,
There's
that
no
motherfucker
way.
is incredible. That dude's like 50 years old. And he did that one move. I don't know if anybody saw it. I thought they were going to stop the match. He did this one move where he like flips off and his like ankles are supposed to go on the guy's neck and then flip the person.
Okay, yeah.
He was on like the top.
Oh, yeah.
He does it, but when he's coming down, he hits his neck on one of the ropes.
Oh, shit. Oh, I missed that.
and like his head slams back. And I was like, oh, he's dead. This is 100% dead. Son, so many times last night, I was blown away.
Your whole reaction the whole
I was
He's like-
blown away. Dude, I was blown. I felt like I was at like a Bonnie Blue meetup. Like, there was like
ropes everywhere.
when they're doing the punches and shit, you're like, all right, this don't really look real, like whatever. But anytime they're jumping off of shit, it is insane.
Yeah.
Like you still got to land from 10 feet in the air. Mm-hmm. I don't know how these guys. I mean, I'm 41 years old. There's no way I could do this and then do anything the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, you rolled into the ring pretty good.
My hip hurt.
Yeah, how do you
I
feel
did
right now?
PT this morning.
You're feeling it?
Say what?
Are you like you feel good? Or?
I mean, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Yeah.
You look fucked
Because he
up.
passed the physical, remember?
Yeah, I passed the physical. You had to pass the physical.
Gotta pass the physical to
If
get
you
in the
don't
ring.
pass the physical, you can't get in that ring.
Exactly.
Yeah. Shout out to the New York State Athletic Commission.
Let's go. Gang, gang.
Sometimes bureaucracy works.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
See, that's why I didn't jump in. I didn't want to get you in trouble.
Because you didn't pass the
yeah,
physical.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't pass physical.
Thank you.
He did
man.
the physical. He didn't
Yeah,
pass it.
I know. Yeah. You know what's funny about wrestling? Wrestling fans are like, I actually really like this about wrestling. So back in the day, there was this illusion that like wrestling wasn't scripted and all these like punches were landing, whatever. Now the base is so acutely aware that it's scripted. Now you don't have the facade. There's no like thing. There's no lie that needs to be told. Now you get to get them on story. But they appreciate, they know all the terminology. They know like baby face, they know heel, they know all that kind of stuff. They know like when you get a move done on you, it's called a bump or whatever. So, you know, they're seeing this thing happening and they're reacting to the thing as if it was a script, which honestly really hurt me because I didn't realize that this whole fucking thing was going to happen in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, but, and I felt,
This is your close friend.
yeah, it's just my close friend whose wedding I was going to not go to already, but now I'm really not going to go. But I did get an invite.
And it's on site for him.
It is on site.
Let's go.
Okay, but I do appreciate the wrestling fans as well, I'm trying to say.
I was surprised to see the amount of adults there. I thought I was going to see way more kids. Like,
Yeah.
it was like maybe 5%
You realize
kids.
that Mark and I are the only people that have kids in all of New York.
Maybe
neither
that's-
There are 2 toddlers in New York City,
Yeah.
and Mark and I own them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's maybe it. But
The whole
I was
fight, Al kept
surprised.
on leaning over. He's like, "Yo, where are the kids, dude?"
Yeah,
And I was
you're
like,
a
"Yo,
fucking creep."
Al, what the
No,
hell?
I was trying to keep him away from this guy.
I was trying to give him a physical. It's very strange.
What were you guys' takes on it? What did you guys think about the whole spectacle?
Oh, it's great. It's just like, it's nice because it's sports, but you're able to like interact with the athletes in an honest way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you go to like an NBA game, you can't talk all the shit
Yeah.
you want to talk.
Yeah.
Whereas like with these guys, you can go crazy and it's just like it's.
They talk shit too.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, they do.
Motherfucker, one of these guys was talking crazy shit to me.
Saying what?
I watched your special. That shit sucked.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah. So now I'm like reflexive. My wife is right there. You insulted me, and I'm like, yeah, why you got knee pads on? And then the dude came
Got
up.
him. He really got him.
So the guy comes back. The guy comes back afterwards, and like. I'm like trying to dap him up, and he goes, he's like, I can't slap your hand in front of all these people. Like he's really keeping up the kayfabe,
Yeah.
you know. He's like, I can't slap your hand in front of all these people, but I just want to say I like you. You're a funny guy, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And he goes, I can't slap your hand in front of all these people, and I'm like, okay, you're a piece of shit. Like I didn't understand. I didn't know how to be angry and positive, you know. But it's the commitment to it.
Yeah, dude.
Also, you know what's this is the most embarrassing thing is when you're not in the action, you don't know what to do. So like I have a lot of respect to the people who aren't doing the thing. They're like on the sidelines, but they're like invested still. They're doing their little thing. They're like emotional, or they just did a move on. Someone did a move on them, and they're like reeling, but they're committed to that shit.
Yeah.
Because there's a moment where I'm just sitting on the ropes, and I'm like, so what y'all doing? Like, yo, this seat is fire. You got to get this front row seat. Like, I'm just there. At one point, I just shook the ropes. I didn't know what to do.
You need to go. You need to.
I didn't know it told me what to do in that moment.
If the
Not that there
camera-
would be anybody telling me,
no,
obviously,
of course,
because
yeah,
I didn't even know I was going to fucking be
It's
there.
raw. It's Monday Night Raw.
It's raw.
Yes.
It's
but
raw.
there is a moment where you get thrown and you're like, and then AJ comes in and you're like, all right, nice.
Yeah, exactly.
and then AJ slaps you, you stand up, you're like, yeah.
That's my deep breath.
You're not injured anymore.
Not at all. He gave me the energy I needed.
Yeah.
Telling you, it's raw out there, bro. You're 100% right. You're
raw.
That's amazing. Can you take that stupid picture of the three of us down?
This is nice. I feel
Just
like
my
this,
wife hiding from the camera.
This is beautiful.
Yeah,
Dove
that's
showing
good.
off his jawline.
Looks good, honestly.
Yeah.
The other fans that were there were awesome because we were with like the hardcore fans.
And tell me their reactivity. What are they
going crazy?
And they're aware of all the storylines. They're aware of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. And they're like talking shit. They're like, oh, we're on the road to WrestleMania. Just get ready. After WrestleMania, it's going to suck. Like everyone's got like their own like directorial cuts of what should happen.
Love it.
There was one dude in the very front. So everyone that bought a front row seat got a commemorative chair to take home with them. And there was...
Wait, what?
What?
So like if you bought like the front row seats on the lining, they gave you a commemorative like a WWE folding chair
with like the logo and stuff all
over. It had
over.
logos.
So they're just getting you to clean up.
Truly, yeah. Truly,
They find a way to get the
There's
fans
tons
to
of
clean
fans
up. I like
walking
that.
out with chairs.
Yeah.
And they're on their
And there's a
shoulders.
guy in the very front in a wheelchair.
Oh no.
And they were like, do you want your chair? And he was like, yeah. And they were like, all right, we'll take it. And he's like, I can't. I'm in a wheelchair. And so now the management and MSG is like, take the chair. He's like, I want it, but I can't. Can you mail it to me? And the guy's like, nah, I can't mail it to you. So now they're like trying to hang it on the back of his electric wheelchair.
Oh, I missed this.
It's like a
That's
whole
funny.
thing. He's there with his dog. The dog's barking at everyone.
It's a wheelchair with a dog too. That's fine.
Yeah, it was sick. He was like a husky. He was mushing. He was flying. You never see that. The disabled Eskimo, that's fire.
What was your favorite match?
I mean, Steel Cage is crazy.
The ending with Roman Reigns?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That motherfucker, like, there certain dudes are just, they are it.
He's like a superhero.
I didn't get it until I saw him in
Yeah.
person.
He
yes.
has presence.
Yeah. Seeing it live, there are people that can really like command the energy and they like milk the energy.
Yeah.
And also there's a physicality to it. Like he's a huge guy that's incredibly agile. And when he did that spear or whatever the fuck it is, was like right in front of us, it was unbelievable. Also, the CM Punk and Seth Rollins dudes, this is another thing I look at, like, how much do you believe what's happening is really happening? Like, how much do you believe the pain that you're enduring is really there? Like, if you watch them, they believe it.
Oh, yeah.
They are 100% in. They're like sweating, they're exhausted, and we can kind of become part of that reality
Yeah.
if they actually commit.
Oh, yeah.
And
I mean, CM Punk's sitting in the cage as people are leaving. He
Yeah.
was the last one to leave.
Yeah.
I think he was just sitting there the whole time.
Yeah.
Just
He's
milking it for the
really
next
milking,
35
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
no, it was like seeing those two guys, like that was really elite.
Yeah.
Like those guys probably doing it decades, but that was elite wrestling in terms of like commitment to that match.
Oh, I mean, taking a suplex off the top of the cage.
nah, crazy.
It was insane.
Yeah. And
Like-
just the way the crowd reacts.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
it's fire. I didn't realize how hard the canvas is. Like, it's like a hard, like, I thought it would be like springy.
yeah, you should see how hard the floor is. It's even harder.
Wait, is it padded? I actually want to.
No, it's not padded. My hip was a padded. It's not landed right in my fucking
It doesn't
hip.
have like a little, like,
It got a pad. It's like a yoga floor.
No, that shit is made out of concrete. Bro. They make it look like padding for the people at home, but in reality,
yeah.
for those of us, the professionals, the people, for those of us who are actually professional wrestlers and been in that environment, it's harrowing. That experience is harrowing. For real, dude.
You would make a great professional wrestler. I mean that.
Listen, that's the last thing I want
Why are
to do.
you gonna lie to him like that?
No, I think it would be.
Why are you gonna? It
Listen, Al, before you make that decision,
No,
can you
it
just
would be.
kind of show you one move real quick? You're telling me, hold on, Al. You're telling me that this doesn't induce excitement in the crowd?
Let's go. Like, you shook it like it made noise.
It
doesn't.
It doesn't make sense, but it felt like it is.
It got
my
the fans
instrument up
into
there.
it though. It got it.
You know
Got
what
us
I
into
mean?
it.
Like
It got-
that.
It got us into it.
No.
Wait, he beat out. So I'm like, damn, man.
It's like, I didn't know where to put my hands. I think I almost grabbed his tuchus.
Oh, they
Thank
throw
God.
you over
Now
here.
watch this. Watch. Are you gonna see it?
Bang.
There you go. Ready? Hold on.
Yeah.
Watch this now.
Son, you was in it. You was in it. Yeah.
So now I don't know what to do. Now I'm just chilling at a bar.
Yeah, you're supposed to be hurt in the corner, man.
Yeah.
So
I mean, awesome.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that stuff is great.
It's just crazy.
Yes.
So here's this moment right here where like I want to dap him, but I don't. Okay, so before that I wanted to go dap him, but I didn't want to like mess up his celebration and just be out there like this. And then he turns around. But he was great.
Shout out AJ Styles, man.
Well, we missed out on John Cena though. I was trying to see heel John Cena.
Yo, we got to see heel. I mean, like,
you should have snuck in like a leg drop or something, just something a bit surprising.
that would have been.
That would have been out.
That would have been.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Like, I wonder if I did some extra shit, but it actually worked out. I don't know if WWE would be that mad.
Why would they?
But if it doesn't work out,
Yeah.
That's even better though.
then I'm never going to be WWE champion. You know? Like,
That's a good point.
And that's another thing that's probably really important.
But
I
not
feel
working
like
out would be way funnier. You going up on the ropes and falling over Scorpion on the ground through a table, ruin Rey Mysterio's whole match. But they'd be like, yeah, this is perfect. This is actually way better than what we thought was going to happen. Yeah, dude.
So,
You versus John Cena. That's what I want to see.
Hell yeah, man.
seeing Home Alone there, he was hype.
Yo.